Okay, I guess we're live. So, this is me. Hi. We're going to try going live and seeing if I can actually produce some good content. So, let's get right to it because we're all impatient. First off, this is what we're going to be making today. And you're like, wow, this looks just like frosting, but it's not. Like, what is this? So, this is actually quick drying patch and paint, which this is it. And what you can do with it is actually pipe it out onto cute things and make, see, this was a box, and make and make little things with it. Okay, that didn't work out so well. We'll work on that in the editing. So to show you what I did with it is, first off, I actually made this little box. So I had some candles and I thought it would be fun. So this is the first prototype. I thought it'd be fun to take, yes, the peony smelling candle from Trader Joe's and just started piping on it and then started painting with it. And you can see it got a little out of hand, but you know, that's what crafty people do. We get a little crazy. So I pushed it a little too far, but then I started realizing that I could start piping this onto all kinds of things. So I went online and bought a whole bunch of little metal cans and frosted them and piped them. And they're really kind of super fun and cute. So what I thought I would do, I'll show you this also. So I promised to get better and script this stuff. I also took little plastic containers and thought it would be cute to make little bonbons. So this also could be a fun little container to put something in for Valentine's Day. And you can really get like creative with piping this out by just using literally a piping bag, just like this one, and any frosting tip that you like to use. So what I thought would be fun to do today is take one of the, so this is a picture frame. I got it from IKEA, and I frosted it. So I used the frosting. Wow, this really sucks because you have to actually put this into the overhead camera while you're trying to still be live. I have to truly commend these YouTubers that can do this, but that's okay. I'm only behind the scenes usually. So what I did was I took a small picture frame and I went in here with just a small spatula that I would actually use for frosting a cake. My cake and cupcake friends know what I'm talking about. And I literally just did this. I frosted all four sides, and you can do a second coat, as you can see I'm doing right here, and frosted the entire picture frame. The other fun thing, by the way, that you can do with this, because I'm not a cake person and I don't make cupcakes. I mean, I don't make pretty cupcakes. But I do like going to Home Depot, as all my friends who are hopefully not watching this know that I like to do. And what I did is I got one of these. So what's this fun tool? This fun tool is good for a lot of different things. Number one, you have this side, which has teeth, bigger teeth on this side, and the last one has these little baby teeth. So what you can do is two things with this. Number one, you can drag it, which I'm going to do here, and get some lines that look like, you know, real frosting on a cake. Or you can also use this tool to do those wall crafts, and I think I did in my shorts, but to do wall crafts with plaster or with, even this plaster paint stuff, or what's the other one you use it? I guess I'm nervous. Wow, this is amazing. But you can drag it on there to get different textures and different, if you use the big teeth versus the little teeth, we'll show you right now what it'll do. So I took this from Home Depot, not from the cake decorating section, and you just drag it. This is a skill to be had, how to do a live video on YouTube. Thank God no one is here, but you'll watch it after. But you just drag it, and now this looks like the lines on the side of a cake. So to demo that one more time, let me do another side. Is this? Okay, this one. I'm going to frost it. This is definitely good lessons for me to learn in doing this, although I am determined. And this time I'm going to use the big teeth And I'll show you what sort of lines you get on that, which is, hey, bigger lines. I guess I have to work on my lighting. This whole thing is kind of it's challenging here, people. So now that we've had some fun frosting our little picture frame, now I'm going to show you that you can have more fun piping. So I literally just took the pastry bag, attached, it looks like my star filter. Again, not a cake, not a usual baker here, but you just attach it on, screw it on there. That's it. You probably could also do this with, I've seen people do this, other YouTubers actually, with Ziploc bags. But you just fill it up at the end, squish it down. Very technical here. Squish it down. And then what I had done on this one is that I just piped all the little star shapes around it and then made an opening. So, yes, I have that cough everyone has. Let's do the same thing here. So I want to pipe down the sides, and I'm going to do that. 1, 2. You can see my, okay. The good thing also about this is if you don't like it, you just peel it off with your fingers, just like that. Pipe, pipe, pipe. I'm sure my cake decorating friends are like, I don't know, freaking out right now. Like, what is she doing? There's definitely a technique to be had when doing this. And also not a technique to be had because it's a fun activity. It's not about it being, you know, this perfect wedding cake or this perfect love cake or anything. It's just, and it's live on YouTube, which is a whole new world of fun and excitement. The other thing I will say is like, so as a non-cake person, I realize that when it squishes up and you don't have good control, you got to squish it down so that you can like fit the right amount in your hand. I don't know if my cake decorating friends will explain that, but to those of us who do not cake decorate, it makes it a lot easier. And then it's actually very relaxing. I have been making a lot of these. I'm making a lot of these little cakes. But that's it. Then I let the thing dry. Maybe like, I don't know, it depends on how thick it is, but probably about 20 minutes or so. Look, let's flip it. Oh! True comedy here. Maybe I should be a comedian. But then you let it dry, like maybe 20 minutes. No, that's a lie. It depends on how thick the thickness is. But once it's, say, dried overnight, now you're ready to have fun, which is painting the frosting, which I really like, or adding in some glitter or some sprinkles, because you're not going to eat these, and you can Mod Podge them on. Crafters know what I'm talking about here. But yes, and you can get slightly sarcastic, because Valentine's Day isn't just always for just, it says say yes, isn't just always for love. So let's get to that part. All right, let's flip this around again. Truly comedy, people. Truly comedy. It really is a DIY station, but I do feel like I am doing comedy right now. But you know what? We'll get better. Isn't that what all the YouTubers say? You will get better. So here we go. We have this. It's all dry. All of the sides are dry. It's an adorable little picture frame size. Then what I'm going to use is my favorite. This pink is the Martha Stewart opalescent, well, it's pearl Martha Stewart paint. Love this. And I also use my Liquitex acrylic, and I just water it down and go to town. That actually rhymed. Kind of funny in itself. But this is what makes this like so fun, is that you literally just paint it. And if you watch my time-lapse videos on my shorts, it happens to be my favorite thing to do is to time-lapse a craft. And no, I have not stepped it out because it is a time-lapse. You're watching me do this in real time. I wonder if everyone is this nervous? And I'm not so much nervous as it just feels very awkward. Trying to explain what you're doing and keep people entertained to keep watching me paint little piped out things. I guess they're little stars or rosettes. If I was on TV right now, like prop style, I would have had this already stepped out, which is what I started to do until I realized I had to demo actually doing the step before we painted it. However, I've now said that word twice. You just paint away and you can get as detailed as you want. I'm being a little bit sloppy, but I try to actually get it in like right underneath so it really does look believable. I'm sure there's a way at a certain point, which I will get to, where I could dye the paint and patch ahead of time so I could pipe it out actually in the color, which maybe I'll do this weekend, and then I'll do another, probably not alive, but we'll see how much confidence I have. Another video showing how to do that if I can master it and feel like I can say it with some sort of authority, right? However, not too many people have done this, and I was very excited when I discovered this patch and paint. And I swear I should go to Home Depot and do demos because this is just way too much fun. I hate cake decorating because I have a hard time manipulating the frosting to get to the right consistency. But paint and patch, man, that stuff, it just comes right out of the can, exactly the right consistency. And I'm sure if I just improve my cake decorating skills, these can really get super duper cute. I mean, look at these little cakes. I mean, how cute is this? Look, it looks like a real little cake. The only thing I'm gonna do is paint this probably white so that it looks like it's a sealed edge. I had tried to like do the frosting here, but when you try to rip it off, it actually is not so great. But I think it's just quite humorous in that you really think it's like a little cake, but it's not. Okay, so if I haven't annoyed everyone yet, you let this dry and then, you know, continue to do whatever you choose to do to it. And see, this is the problem with this. You can't just put it on pause. You really have to be ready to go. And if I do this, well, yeah. Hi, here I am. Kind of funny, right? Didn't think it was going to be humorous. Didn't think, oh, you know what? I could do this and then I could flip back and we could be onto this part. Maybe I'll have to do that for the next one. So this has paint on it, but that's okay. I'm going to rinse it out. Truly, comedy here. Comedy. I did not even realize I was quite so humorously funny and not even trying. So I have my Mod Podge out, which all us crafters, I'll have the industrial size version of. If I didn't have paint in my, this is not supposed to be painted. This is just supposed to be clear. But I don't mind the pink because, well, quite frankly, I don't mind it. But I'm just adding some Mod Podge onto here. And now for the fun part. So back in the day when I made all those bath bombs, I had a lot of sugar left over, we'll say. So what I'm going to do now is make a little bowl of this so I can make a mess. And I'm literally taking sugar and just sugaring it right in here. And this kind of really does make it look more believable, like it's a cake, which I think is truly the sarcastic humor out of all of this. I'm just going to keep sprinkling. I feel like someone can totally make fun of me for doing this, but it just kind of makes it subtly more possibly believable. The other thing to share is that I really like how matte this is. Like the paint and patch comes out matte like frosting. And so I haven't been really, like you can seal it like I'm going to do right now with this is Mod Podge, but I like not sealing it. I feel like then it really does look like frosting on here. And of course, there's still a little bit of pink paint left in my paintbrush. But I take it to here, and I'm going to sprinkle. I realize this is next video, people. It'll be better. I swear. I keep saying they're going to get better, but they will. That or I'll end up doing stand-up with my friend Shakotha. But you tap it in, and then that's it. I mean, it really does look like a little teeny tiny cake when you get done. And then what I'm going to do is get like a cute picture and put it behind there because these came from my IKEA. Like it has a little teeny tiny mat. How cute is this? So cute. I love it. And take it, put it in there. Okay, maybe we won't. And you have an adorable little picture frame. Yay. Ready for Valentine's Day. Bring the love, people. So yes, I will do another one And that was a fun 15 minutes. We'll see how good the next one goes. And please subscribe and help me grow my channel. I promise to make my videos slightly less painful, but maybe just as humorously silly. Okay, bye.